guys, I'm at a little known place today just outside central Johannesburg. Welcome to the James Hall Museum of Transport. This is the largest and most comprehensive museum of land transport in South Africa. It was established by a gentleman called Jimmy Hall. I assume Jimmy is his nickname because the museum is of course called the James Hall Museum of Transport. He established it together with the city of Johannesburg in February of 1964. The museum showcases a collection of vehicles dating back over 150 years, from animal-drawn vehicles to steam-driven vehicles and everything else in between. Let's go have a look inside. Okay, so when you enter, first place to start is upstairs. This is the animal-drawn transport area. If I'm not mistaken, the museum is actually divided into three sections. This one looks a little bit modern though. Even the color. They've even got a wheelbarrow here as a mode of transport. This is from 1920, used by the Johannesburg City Engineers Department. It's Oxwagon equipment. Oxwagon axle. Shrinking and expanding tool for iron wagon tires. Shrinking and expanding tool. Ooh, this one is massive. This might be an old age caravan style. The wages of sin is death. I wonder why they have that there. And on this side, God is love. That's an interesting thing to have on the blinds. Looks like there's a blinds here. It says no entry. Oh, it's unfortunate. Let's see if I can stretch my camera to capture what's inside. This is definitely something that was used for long distance traveling. Like this seating looks comfortable. Looks like there's a corner to cook and some cupboards inside as well. Human drawn carriage. These are actually still used in Durban. I can't remember what they're called. I must get the name, but they're a very popular tourist thing to do. You have someone pulling the cart and you sit in the back, or you and your partner sit in the back and enjoy the ride. You'll find them on the beach or next to the beach in Durban. Okay, this is obviously the motor vehicle section, and this is the only electric car they have in the building. And yes, that is an electric vehicle. Oh, it's actually not the only one. Oh, here's a prototype of another electric vehicle. It says Eskom at the front. For those who don't know, Eskom is our electricity provider across the country, or our national electricity provider. It's so tiny. Here's another little one. What's this? It's a BMW, 1959. BMW used to make such tiny cars. Oh, it opens at the front. You actually open the vehicle at the front and then jump in. Isn't that crazy? Looks like no more than 2 people can fit in there. I love the fact that this one has a license disc from 2007, which probably means it was still functioning at 2007. Just look at this car. Looks like it's actually a 3-wheeler. 1 wheel at the back and 2 in front. Built in 1957. Okay, that model obviously doesn't exist anymore. Now we come to the more bigger vehicles. These 1917. Oh, this is a Ford. Ford Tourer Model T. Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about the doll inside there. Okay, the doll is a bit creepy. Look at this gorgeous white one. Oh, I see they've all got license disc. Or maybe they have to have license discs up to date just to be here. This one's got 3 in the window. Oh, this is interesting. It's a family coach. It could seat 16 to 18 people. This is pretty high. Look at how tall I am, and I'm not short. Look at how high the seat is. This is definitely a safety hazard over here. It's incredible. So people would sit, facing each other. That's a seat here, seat there. Some people inside. Okay, it's too dark, you can't see there, but this opens up. There's the handle. I think this must be a light. It looks like that was a light. And then of course seating in the back as well. I think I go outside now. Now that I'm down here, I'm getting to see the other side of that big ox wagon that I saw earlier. So on this side, the blinds also have very strong messages. It says, "Prepare to meet thy doom." And on the other side, "Repent, the kingdom is at hand." I'm not sure why they have this writing on the blinds. The messages are quite depressing. Oh, and this, of course, is our favorite kind of vehicle in South Africa. This is what we call a taxi or a minibus, and it's, I'd say, the main form of public transport here. We have a love-hate relationship with it. South Africans will know. So this is where they keep the big vehicles. I have to say, it's quite nice being here because I'm the only person here. It's so quiet. Not sure where to start here. An old school double-decker bus. Wow. They had double-decker buses in those days? That's amazing, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't have any double-decker buses in South Africa anymore, as far as I know. That's except for the sightseeing buses, but we don't have any double-decker buses as public transport. So it's amazing that they had these back then. This is amazing, guys. Look at this. Let me peek inside the window. Just looking at this, it makes me just wonder what life was like, just the daily life for people was like during those days. Just people going about their business. So different to what we know. Okay. Let me stick my camera inside. Passengers must not give the starting signal. I wonder what the starting signal was. Here's another double-decker. This looks like an older model than the other one. And this side looks like industrial equipment. old school bucky, I guess. I suppose I can go in here. Tractors. Farming equipment section. Okay, let me go around the other side. There's still some more vehicles that side. Guys, there's nothing fancy about this museum, I have to say. It's very simply done. The cars, like these cars are just, and buses, etc., just simply just parked here. And there's no information about them, unfortunately, which is something that they should work on. Because these, for example, here, look very interesting. But unfortunately, there's no information about the model of the car or anything like that. Yeah, a fire truck.
My fire truck.
It's your
Yes.
fire
It's a
truck.
toy.
It's a fire truck.
Like a toy, Mom.
It is like a toy.
Fire truck.
Okay, I thought I was done, but there's one more hidden place to go. Oh, you're closing now? Almost. It's a Mini. The Mini that sweetened the world. Outspan orange Minis, originally used for advertising campaigns during the 70s and 80s. The question is, what were they advertising with it? Oh, so cute. Up here we have bicycles. Oh, what a beautiful car. Oh, Rolls Royce, that's why. $1957. It's massive. It's huge. It looks like a boat. And then right next door, another fire engine. Oh, loads of fire engines. I understand there are over 2,500 vehicles exhibited in this museum. The initial core of them was donated by Jimmy Hall, of course, to establish the museum. But then after that, most of these were actually just donated by individuals. This is so busy here. Start this side. And a 1948 Buick. And some motorcycles up top. I think this is the last section. They said at the end I can then get out and get back onto the car park. But yeah, this is pretty much it. The Museum of Transport, or the James Hall Museum of Transport, rather. Like I said, very little known place. The sightseeing tour bus used to stop here, but apparently it doesn't stop here anymore. So you've actually got to make your own way here if you want to come and see this museum, which is unfortunate because it is a bit out of town. So you've got to make a special effort to actually come here. But very interesting collection of cars. One thing that I will say though is that I wish they had a little bit more information on some of the sections and some of the vehicles that they have here, because it's a very interesting museum. I found out about it through a video or something, and I also checked on Travel Advisor, and they had very good reviews of this place. So that's why I made a special effort to drive here, because I thought if they're good reviews, then it must be good. But yeah. James Hall Museum of Transport. This is it, folks. Oh, that was not the last section. This is the last section. Wow! This is the steam engine collection. Oh, I knew there was something missing. Wow. These are huge, guys. Try and give you some perspective. That's how high up at that green level there, the steam engine is. And by the way, the steam engine collection is the biggest in Southern Africa. Oh, look at this. Double-decker steam engines. Wow. That's the stairs all the way up to the top level. Oh, amazing. Oh, this is more double-decker buses here. What's this? I wonder if I can go in. Oh, it's a traveling library from 1955 to 1965. I think I can probably go in here. It doesn't say I can't go in. I'm scared to go in. Maybe I should ask someone. It's so dark you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. I wanted to be naughty and go in, but I don't want to get in trouble. Like I said, there's nobody here, you guys. Because if I go in that way, I come out this side. Oh, it's so tempting, but let me not do it. Okay guys, I've asked the security if I can go in, and he says yes. So because there's no sign that says on this here I'm not allowed to go in. So I'm gonna go into the traveling library of Johannesburg. It is so creepy in here. Guys, it's so dark. Cannot see a thing. Look at this. It's amazing. Very simple inside. Little chair there. Driver's seat. Steering wheel. So thin. Few gadgets over there for driving, the speedometer, etc. Little chair behind the driver, and that's it. Oh, that was that was fun. I'm also gonna go into this big double decker here. I did ask. Okay. Wow. Must have been very uncomfortable driving this thing. Look at the seats. I suppose I can sit down. Wow. You go upstairs. This is a really tight squeeze. Wow. I love it. Now I can say I've been on an old school double-decker bus. Let me get out of here. Oh, this is so steep. I've got to be careful. I can break a leg over here. Oh, I'm sweating. It's boiling hot. All right, you guys, that's it. I think this is finally it. Last section. The James Hall Museum of Transport. Open from Tuesday to Sunday, 9 o'clock to 4:30, closed on a Monday to the public. They don't do individual tours here, but they do group tours. So you can book like a school tour. If you're a big group of people, you can book a tour for your group and so on. And it's free to come in here. They do ask for a little donation if you can, just to say thank you. But otherwise, free to come in and take a look around. Thanks for watching, you guys. Yes, on my way out, and I will see you on the next one. Thank